Good day, friends. It is me, HLModTech, and I've enjoyed our little code block spinner so much, I'm going to bring it to regular Tinkercad. So let's get cracking. Of course, the first step, friends, is to click Create New Design. And the next thing after that is to name it. I'm going to call it Pip, and I'm going to put Spinner, and I'm going to put MDH, and I'm going to put 2 because we've obviously made other ones of these, but we made them with code blocks. Now, the beauty of code blocks was it all built from the center, so everything was aligned, so there was less chance of a mistake. So that's why I made the sweet code blocks lesson. That project is also totally possible here, but you got to be more careful with getting things aligned. So let's walk through some steps to try and guarantee that success. The first step is going to be to build our center, bring out a cone, and set it down. Just like our code blocks, we're going to change the parameters. Make sure you type these in. The top radius is going to be 5. The base radius is 9. The height is going to be 12. And let's make the sides 64. Now let's put in our work plane and set it on top of that shape. Bring out a cylinder. Hold down Shift, shrink it some, and then we need to type the number 10 for its diameter. Let's grab those 2 parts and click Align and choose Middle and Middle. And then we need to change the height to 5. Put your work plane on top of that one, bring out another cone. This time we're going to change the order. This one's going to be 5 and the top one's going to be 9. Once again, the height will be 12. Make sure you press enter and then change the sides to 64. I'm going to put my work plane back down on the ground, select all 3. Let's do a line. I'm going to make the bottom one the master and click middle and middle. Let's take those 3 and make them a group, and then let's repeat the process for the outside. Once again, we're going to bring in a cone. We are going to make it a hole. We're going to make its top radius 6 and press enter. We're going to make its base radius 10 and press enter. That height again is going to be 12 and the sides are going to be 64. We're going to put the work plane on top of it, bring out a cylinder, hold down Shift, squeeze it a little, and then we're going to type the number 12 so that it matches exactly. Remember, we select both of those. Let's click Align. Make the bottom one the master, center, center. We need to change the height to 5 and make that a hole as well. Let's put the work plane on top, bring out our second cone. The top needs to be 10, the bottom needs to be 6, the height needs to be 12. Make sure you press enter after each, and then 64 for the sides. I'm going to put my work plane back down on the ground, select a line, click middle and middle. I'm going to click on that top one and make it a hole so that we can make them all a group and it's one large hole. So my friends, just like that, we've got the hole that's going to cut so this never gets broke. Right now, let's padlock this. Notice it has that purple edge around it, so that way it cannot be changed anymore. It's locked. Let's click Align and let's put those together. Center, center. So notice it totally encircles it. Alright friends, let's bring out our cylinder. Hold down Shift and stretch it like crazy. Inside the box, we want to type the number 26. That'll be how big it is around. We want it to be round, so make it all those sides to 64. And then let's change the height to 29. Let's select them all, choose a line, click on the middle pieces, and choose a line and a line. And it is perfectly lined up, and at this point we can grab them and group them. Notice it says there are 5 shapes, but when we do this, it'll be one outside with one inside that is still locked. Real quickly, let's change this orange to transparent so you can see what it looks like inside our design. See how there is a area all the way around that makes it so it will not be connected. Alright friends, just like that, you've created a sweet spinner that will work, but it's going to be hard to grip. Friends, watch this cool way to make it so it's easier to grip. Bring out a sphere, hold down Shift, shrink it till it's about size 5, type size 5, stretch it so it's 25, 26, 27. I'm going to type 26, and I'm going to make it a hole. I'm going to select them, I'm going to do a line, I'm going to come right to this edge, and I'm going to choose the edge. Now this would cut in a long ways, so that's kind of silly. I'm going to bring it out so that it cuts in some, but it doesn't cut in past half. I'm going to do Control D, and I'm going to move another one to the other side, still getting it so it cuts in some, but it doesn't cut in past this half mark. Hold down Shift and grip those two, and group those two. I'm going to look at it from a corner, and let's take that and align it. If I click on this as the master and I choose middle, and I choose middle, those are now in a sweet location. I'm also going to center them up and down. So make this the master. There's that centered up and down. Friends, this is one of my favorite tricks. We're going to rotate and duplicate. When you do Control D, rotate your 45 degrees, let go, don't touch anything else. The mouse is by itself, and just do Control D 2 more times, and you have instantly spaced that all the way around. When you group it now, your cool shape not only has the outsides, it also has the sweet grips. They're going to make it an awesome fidget spinner. The last step, friends, is we need to personalize it. Click up on your purple piece and unlock it. Put the work plane on top and bring out your text object. You need to type your initials. I'm going to backspace and put MH. And then we need to make it a hole. And then you need to hold down Shift and shrink it till it's going to fit. Use your arrow keys to move it over. You need to make sure that it is centered. So I'm going to grab everything and choose a line again. Make the purple the master and go center, center. I'm going to look at this so it's flat and make sure that it says 2 millimeters. And then I'm going to do Control down arrow 2 clicks to sink it in. So now my initials are on top. When I group everything, boom, it will be customized and ready for 3D printing. Click your work plane, put it back, and it is time to export it. Remember, in my class, we choose export. We're going to do this shape. Make sure that you pick from the quick access the STL and that it has your name on it. Friends, that's how easy it is to make a print-in-place spinner in Tinkercad. There are so many ways that you can make this cooler than me. The one rule I'm going to have in my class is that you've got to keep the dimensions. If you chose to have pieces that stuck out instead of having them cut in, you may. If you chose to put different shapes inside there, you can. I'll let you mess with this outside and make it any kind of cool with cutouts or small additions. The one thing I'm going to always demand is that your final project is 26 by 26 by 29. Friends, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you got a question, comment, or suggestion, add it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and last but not least, hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.